Okay. So this is gonna have to be stitched together because my computer fucking crashed again, but I am back. 10 seconds left in 15 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This was horrible. This was fucking horrible. Oh, I never want to do that again. It was so fucking horrible. Like 5 times, I had runs die from a bomb spawning on me. I had a run go into like 4 minutes left, which was my best run up until that point. Died because my fucking game crashed. But that is done. Multi-man is finally completely done. Oh my god, I never want to do that again. So, ignoring Target Smash level 1 and 2, which that's just going to be done in classic mode with everyone. Stadium is completely done.
All-Star mode.
Do an all-star as a palette cleanser. Who do I want to do for my hard difficulty? Done Lucas already. I've done Snake. I've done those 3. I've done. What have I not done that I would be okay with doing? I did Captain Falcon already. I don't know who I want to do.
Luigi.
I'll do Luigi. I like Luigi.
Ready, go!
Didn't work. Also, thank God for speed up, because I was running 15-minute at like 1.5 or 2 times speed for most of those attempts. It was still fucking unbearable to do.
Ready, go!
That didn't kill. That did. Yeah. I should go Peach. In terms of what to actually talk about during All-Star, during this All-Star segment, I know I had something planned to talk about during All-Star. That's something. Yeah, I remember now. Granted, I don't know how much I can get out of this in terms of talking about it, but it would be interesting to go over the current state of the Smash Brothers roster and see what characters I'd actually like to see in Smash. I thought I'd just go like series by series and see what characters I'd like to think about what characters I'd like to see get in if that was cool. And if there's a just go franchise by franchise. I already have this dude, but take it. Might as well open up my trophy checklist. But I feel like the Smash roster is in a very interesting state after Ultimate because of just like oh. I thought they were dead, but Lynn's probably killing them. Or Nana. Okay. There we go, finally. But to finally get on what I was gonna say, start yapping about.
Ready, go!
Like, Brawl was the first game in the series to have third-party characters. I feel like Sonic and Snake, pretty good picks. Sonic, like, if you were to have only 2 third-party characters, Sonic is one of them, definitely. Snake, I love Snake, but he's definitely not like the first third-party character most people would think of, but I think he's a perfect addition to Smash, and definitely a gaming icon. But then Smash 4 adds Mega Man and Pac-Man, who are like auto-includes, in my opinion. Because I remember back when Smash 4 was new, that was the first Smash game where I actually like followed the pre-release news about it, like the reveals and stuff. I remember when Mega Man got announced and the entire internet kind of fucking exploded for a bit. Because I remember so many people wanting Mega Man in Smash. This is also back when Mega Man as a series was just getting treated fucking horribly by Capcom. This was like after Mega Man 10 came out, which was like the last Mega Man game for a while. I remember Legends 3 getting cancelled. I remember like watching the reveal for that. I know a lot of people were wanting that. Like, I've never played Mega Man Legends, but it seems like pretty cool. Like a little spin-off franchise in Mega Man's catalog. So, like, personally speaking, in terms of like Mega Man, I'm a big fan of the X games. I own the Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on Steam. I've played a couple of them, like bits and pieces of like each of them. Never actually finished any of them. I'm shocked I lived there. I'm at 205%. But X is like mostly my exposure to that series. I'm just gonna heal now, because I do not trust myself. I don't need to worry about continue. Well, actually, I should worry about continues, because I have like only 300 coins. Like, I remember when Mega Man got announced, and then like that was it in terms of like base game. Then Ryu got leaked. I feel like Ryu's a really good inclusion. You know, Street Fighter for first like main. When people think of fighting games, they think of Street Fighter. That's like the first one that comes to mind for most people. Maybe some people might think of Smash or like Tekken or like Mortal Kombat, but most people will think of Street Fighter first. I think he's like a good inclusion. Then Cloud, I remember that when that reveal broke the internet too. That one was crazy. That was really the holy shit, they can really get basically anyone. Because I feel like Cloud opened up the possibilities for so many more third-party characters, and then Bayonetta got in, but she was also the winner of the Smash Ballot, which I'm still like shocked that she won. So when I think of Smash characters to get into Smash, even like including the third-party characters that hadn't been in yet, like I would have never thought Bayonetta to be like the one to win. But you know what? Fine by me. I own Bayonetta 1. Haven't played it yet. I've heard good things about the games. So, and then in Smash 4, or no, that was Smash 4. And Ultimate, I feel like, is when they really kind of like started going a bit ham with the third-party inclusions, because they had the Belmonts, which were, yes, they should have. Simon Belmont should have honestly been in Smash by like 4. Come on, Ness. Finally. I'm gonna get that assist trophy before Ness gets it. X-Men Chimera, right there, okay. Need to stop getting sidetracked. But fucking like you had the Belmonts, which I feel like are auto-include. Like Simon Belmont should have been in Smash like a while ago, personally speaking, but really happy that they got in. And then you had Ken, who I think is perfectly fine to include as an Echo Fighter, and then DLC is when it was mostly third-party characters. It was really just Violet, Min, and Pirate Mithra as like the first parties. Which I think those are like fine inclusions for first parties. I know, like Arms makes sense to get a character. Like Pirate Mithra, Rex was supposed to be in Ultimate, but they just couldn't get him to work. And then I'm okay with Violet, especially since Violet actually uses the weapon triangle, and it's like a unique moveset compared to the other Fire Emblem characters. But I know people will complain about too many Fire Emblem characters. I have my own problems with that series' representation, but let me get to the end of my point here real quick, which I'll speed up because I'm already like halfway through All-Star. I feel like Smash has a bit too much of a reliance on third-party characters now, when there's a bunch of first-party Nintendo franchises that need their like lineups fixed or like supplemented, or Nintendo franchises that do not have playable reps that should have one. But that's like my ultimate point with this, because like I have my own gripes with Persona 5 specifically. I like, but Joker is still like a really cool character, unique character. I'm fine with it. Hero makes sense. Banjo makes sense, and I'm fine with him being in there. Harry, to me, makes sense. And like Sephiroth is like kind of pushing it there. Steve, no, I don't like Steve in Smash, but that's my own bias. And then Sora, I've never been a huge Sora fan. I've never been a proponent of him getting in Smash, but you know, more power to the people that wanted Sora in Smash. Oh, and Kazuya, the fuck was that? I don't know if I just like hallucinated for a moment, but I thought the screen flashed something fucking weird. Maybe it was just my controller fucking disconnecting. What happened to my controller? Okay, I guess I just alt-tabbed or something.
Ready, go!
Recording still. Oh, I know what fucking happened. Steam. Fucking. Let me close that window real quick. I don't want to sign into Steam. Thank you very much. But as I was saying, I thought Heihachi was going to get in as a Smash 4 DLC character, and I was shocked when he didn't. But lo and behold, Kazuya got in Ult, which I'm also fine with. I know Kazuya is like a bit of a contentious character because of being way too overtuned, but as a character, I am fine with his inclusion. Fucking, I want to get the super jump on. But my point at the end of the day is that I feel like Smash, while there are third-party characters I would like to see like a Resident Evil or character like Leon or Jill. I'd like to see Doom Guy get in. Personally, I know a lot of people want Dante, and while I'd be okay with Dante, he's far from my first pick. This is gonna go badly, but I will take the heart container now because I only have 4 stages left, and only 2 of them are gonna be problematic.
Ready, go!
But there are a lot of first-party Nintendo franchises that need better Smash representation than more third-party characters at the end of the day. Well, I do like third-party characters. Fuck, hiccups. I like third-party characters, don't get me wrong, but there are... Smash is a Nintendo game first. Things foremost. Come on, Fox. I want to get the mid-air punch. trying to initiate a dash, but it keeps doing a turnaround. He actually fucking rolled that. That's okay, it didn't matter. But, going through the franchises one by one, I think Mario, and by extension the Mario-adjacent franchises, are fine. Like, Mario has the most characters in Smash, other than maybe Pokemon. It's Mario or Pokemon, I don't know, I think it... I can't remember which one it is, it's probably Pokemon, considering Pokemon Trainer, but... they both have a lot of characters, and I think they're fine where they're at. That was actually really sick. I would like to see Toad get in, and I know a lot of people want Waluigi. I don't care about Waluigi personally. I know people were saying like, oh, Ashley from WarioWare, or like another WarioWare character. I'd be fine with like a WarioWare character, or like a Dixie Kong Echo for Diddy. But other than that, those franchises are fine where they're at, especially now that K. Rool is in Ultimate. He's been in Ultimate. But then that covers Donkey Kong. Then Zelda is like the big like one of the two biggest like franchises with bad representation in Smash. And I feel like that, like I know one of the Jesus Christ, you fire shield for that. I know one of the issues Zelda has is that it doesn't really have many recurring characters. But still, that doesn't stop you from adding someone like Girahim, or I know Zan could be like a cool character. Skull Kid was one that a lot of people wanted, or was like thinking about. Get the fuck off of me, Pikachu! How the fuck did he dodge that? Okay, how many coins is it? Minus 30? That's so stupid, but okay. Because Zelda hasn't got a new... But, as I was saying, Zelda hasn't gotten a new character since Brawl, and they haven't gotten a new non-Link clone since Melee. So, Zelda needs a new character in Smash. Especially like a new original character that's not a Link clone. Like a... Impa would be probably the first pick. As like, I know a lot of people are suggesting Impa as a Sheik Echo in the pre-release for Ultimate, which I would be probably fine with. I don't know enough about Zelda to say for certain that'd be like a good call. But I would be fine with it at the end of the day. Thank you, Palkia. Very cool. But Zelda just has not had good representation, and especially with Ganondorf being still kind of a Captain Falcon clone. Like he's still like he's less of a clone than he was in like Melee, but he still is based off of Captain Falcon at the end of the day, and really should just be his own character. That was fucking sick. But and then I'm sure it's fine where it's at with Dark Samus, Zero Suit, Ridley, and Railer Samus. Star Fox is fine. Kirby, I would like Bandana D. I think he'd be kind of cool, but Kirby ultimately is fine. Pokemon is very much fine. I do wish there was not as much Gen 1 rep in Pokemon, but at the end of the day, the franchise is fine with the representation. Which really just leaves, like, Fire Emblem in terms of the Melee franchises. Because Game & Watch doesn't need another one. Ice Climber doesn't need another one. I think those are the only, like, new franchises that introduced in Melee. Good old Trippy Luigi trophy. Yeah, and Fire Emblem. Like, my issue with Fire Emblem is that there's not a dedicated Axe or Lance fighter, or a dedicated Magic fighter, and there's way too much Awakening and Beyond representation. I would love to see Hector, or Ephraim, or Micaiah, or Celica get in, but, like, as it stands, there's just like a lot of Fire Emblem's representation problems come from the fact that A, they have 2 Echo Fighters, and if you remove those, and they have 3 characters from Awakening, 1 from Faith, and 1 from 3 houses, which leaves 3 characters from before Awakening to represent 12 games. Technically 13 if you count Echoes as a pre-Awakening game, because it is a remake of a pre-Awakening game. So 3 characters to represent 13 games is something, I'll say that much. But that's my problem with the Fire Emblem representation in Smash. Not that there weren't too many characters, like there are like a bit too many, but I'm still fine with it ultimately because 2 of them are clones. I'm gonna do a classic mode real quick, as not All-Star. I'm gonna do a classic mode as well because I don't think I've been going for that long. 21 minutes in this part, so that's like 30. Yeah, I'll do some classic too, but I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to do some classic mode now and actually finish my rant by continuing with what I was saying about Fire Emblem. After I pick a character, who's one that I don't have much to say about? Diddy Kong. I don't have much to say about Diddy Kong, so I'll talk about Diddy Kong once I'm done with this rant. But like as I was saying earlier, Fire Emblem has 7 characters. No, actually 8. 2 of them are clones, and Fire Emblem I think has the most, or the second most amount of characters. It's like second or third most, because I don't know how many Mario and Pokemon have, but I know Mario and Pokemon have more. And that is, like, a lot. And 5 of them are from Awakening or beyond. And, like, that's just my main problem is that, you know, Fire Emblem is a series that's been going on since, like, 89, 90. And it really does not get repped well in terms of Smash, in terms of, like, the history of the series and, like, all the characters you pull from. Like, you have Marth, who I think is fine to include. I know a lot of people, like, Marth, in terms of, like, actual Fire Emblem characters, Marth is not the most popular, because, doesn't have the greatest games, and, but he is the first Fire Emblem Lord. The Arcanea games are probably the ones with the, Jesus Christ, that's a giant fucking charger, are the ones with, like, the longest running, like, continuous timeline, because even though there's only, he only has 2 games himself, but the Jugdral games, take place in the same timeline, granted, before Marth's time. I think, at least. That might just be a theory, but I'm not, like, 100% sure. I know, Gaiden/Echoes takes place in the same timeline, and Awakening is, like, Chrom and Lucina are Marth's descendants, so... But, so that's fine. And Ike is, like, the most popular Fire Emblem character that doesn't have fucking tits. So... So he's also a fine inclusion, and he plays differently from, like, all the other, like, pure swordies. And then Roy, who is, like, the least, inclusive, or, like, the least likely to be, like, picked if you were to just pick the ones that exist. But I'm also fine with Roy, because a bit of a legacy pick, and also a GBA era, which is, like, GBA is when Fire Emblem came to the West. And granted, it was with 7, not 6, which is actually the game of Eliwood's father, or Roy's father, Eliwood. Not Roy himself. We never got Roy's game in the West, but I'm still, like, ultimately okay with it. But I would not be opposed to, like, either, like, if we had to pick another swordy, I'd be okay with, like, Lyn or Snorka, to get, like, an actual, like, female character that's not Lucina, or, well, we have Lucina, but one that's not just alt skin.
Versus Team
And also, I feel like Lynn would, one of the main protagonists of FE7, the first game to come to the West, and she's really popular, and I feel like she could do a lot of cool stuff with having a bow, and because she plays more like she's a Myrmidon and not just like a standard board character, so she could have like a cool moveset like that. And then, or Hector, who's also really popular and has an axe and can also play differently. And then, like Celica would play a lot more like Robin, but I still would be okay with Celica being chosen. And then there's also like Ephraim, who has like a lance and could be an interesting character, or like Micaiah, who's like a pure mage character, or even like a villain like Black Knight, who is a swordy but is really popular and also has like a lot of like potential with being a heavyweight that can teleport around and stuff because he has warp powder, which is that's a Tellius thing that I'm not going to explain because reason. I'll play those games if you want to know. They're really good. But and then there's also like Micaiah, who's like a pure mage, and I think that'd be a really cool character too. And also, I just like Radiant Dawn a lot. Now the problem, and then you could also do like Tiki as like a character who was in multiple games. She's in Marth's games and Awakening, and she's like one of the few characters, like aside from Anna, she's like the closest character to a recurring mascot that the Fire Emblem series has. And, like Anna is like the actual like recurring character that's in basically every game, so she would also be a decent pick, but that would ultimately probably just be another Awakening rep because Awakening Anna is like one of the most fleshed out ones, from what I know at least. I could be wrong on that. But like the thing is just like the combination of why did I do that? Like Fire Emblem also kind of has the same issue like as Zelda, where there's very few like there are direct sequels in Fire Emblem more than like Zelda does. Like Zelda has like a couple, like there's the Oracle games, there's Breath of the Wild 1 and 2. Well, the Oracle games aren't sequels, they're like same side, two sides of the same coin, like Pokemon Red and Blue. But Fire Emblem does not have a recurring cast and switches casts like almost every game. So it's kind of hard to think of a character that's not just like, oh, let's just pick the one who's new at the time. Or pick another Awakening character. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's like basically everything I have to say about Fire Emblem and its representation. Now, in terms of like the other franchises, I think Animal Crossing is fine where it's at. Pikmin, I would be okay with either Louie or Elf getting in as an Olimar Echo, especially Elf, so that he could actually have like Rock Pikmin. Earthbound is fine where it's at. F-Zero really could use another character as like an Echo. I feel like Black Shadow could work, but I don't know much about F-Zero, so I don't know. And then there's... what else is there? WarioWare I already went over. I'm not going to go over the third parties, because other than like Shadow as an Echo, I really don't feel many of them need another character. Like Sonic only having one character is fucking wild, but that aside. There's Wii Fit, which doesn't need another one. Rob doesn't need another one. Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is fine. I'd take a decloned Dark Pit, like completely decloned, but give him the other like 6 or 7 weapon types in Kid Icarus Uprising that exist that aren't even like represented in Ultimate or in Smash, because Uprising has 9 weapon classes and only like 3 of them actually get used by Pit and Dark Pit, or if you count Dark Pit's Final Smash. But I don't know. Then there's I feel like I'm forgetting another. Oh, Xenoblade. Xenoblade's fine. And then Duck Hunt is fine. If I am forgetting a franchise, I hope I'm not, but I don't think I am. I very likely could be. Oh, Punch Out! Punch Out's fun. And then... who else came afterwards? It was Greninja, then, like, Mii Fighters, then Kalu, then Pac-Man, then Robin, Lucina, Shulk, Bowser Jr., Duck Hunt. Yeah, okay. I'm not forgetting anymore. Also, Splatoon is fine where it's at. So is ARMS. Gone this entire classic mode without talking about Diddy Kong, and that's because I have nothing to say about Diddy Kong, because I don't really care for Diddy Kong. He's okay. Like, he's actually like a really good character, a really strong character, but I don't like playing as him. And there's really not much else to say. I've never enjoyed playing as him. I've never cared for playing as him. I'm not against playing as him, but he's just not my favorite type of character to play as. Especially in Brawl, I just never cared for Diddy in Brawl. But... we've got an interesting moveset, it's just not the type of moveset that I really, like, mess around with all that much. Oh yeah, I guess I could do another classic mode real quick, get one more out of the way.
Luigi.
I can do Luigi, because I already kind of talked about Luigi too. I didn't even think about that. But to finish off this tangent that I've been going on for like the past 15-20 minutes,
Ready, go!
maybe even more than that. I would like to see a lot more like one-off franchises or like lesser known franchises from Nintendo kid characters. Like my number one character pick would be Isaac from Golden Sun, because I think he would be an extremely cool character. He's my main in Smash Flash 2, and I think he plays so cool, and he could have a really cool, unique moveset in Ultimate. I also like the idea of like Saki from Sentence Punishment, or like Custom Robo, or even Ayumi Tachibana from Famicom Detective Club. I think he could be a unique character as like a weird pick, but I just want more like one-off franchises from Nintendo to get like representation in Smash, especially like since there's like quite a few that could warrant getting a character but don't have a character. But that's really all left I have to say about this. I guess to like talk about Luigi, because I've already said that I really like playing as, like, in terms of the Mario Bros, Luigi is by far the one I prefer. He's got just a more unique moveset. I like Luigi more than Mario in general. I like his just his playstyle, like how he jumps higher, how he's more slippery, and he's just more fun for me to play as compared to Mario. He's got more unique moves than Mario. I like the green missile, I like the up B, I like the cyclone. Fireball's more interesting. He's just more interesting, more fun Mario for me. Like even in There isn't really a single Smash game where I prefer Mario over Luigi. Get. Damn, Marth lived. And look, guys. That was actually really cool.
Break the targets.
Alright.
Ready, go!
Like, the one thing I do have a problem with Luigi is his, I don't like his dash attack. I feel like it's just, like, it's in character for Luigi. But, my god, is it not fun to use because it lasts way too long. It's really weak. But otherwise, Luigi is just a really fun character. In terms of, like, the more, like, just standard-ish fighters, Luigi's probably, like, my favorite, one of my favorites of them, like, up there with, like, Donkey Kong. In terms of ones that just kind of, like, punch and kick. Like, Luigi has, like, chops and stuff. His aerials feel, like, faster, and, like, I just like how, I prefer how Luigi feels in this game compared to Mario. Plus, it feels like he can actually, like, slightly combo in a game where combos basically don't exist if you're not Meta Knight. Fucking hit with a strong hitbox. There we go. He also has a taunt that can spike people hanging from the ledge, which is very funny. Very, very funny.
Ready, go!
And in terms of, like, Luigi, I also, like, prefer playing as him in, like, all Mario games when I have the choice between him and Mario. Also, Luigi's Mansion, great game. Luigi's Mansion 2, not as great game. Luigi's Mansion 3, good game that I never finished. But I really like Luigi's Mansion 1. I think that's, like, such a cozy, fun little game on the GameCube.
Ready?
Also, for a GameCube launch title, that game looks fucking phenomenal. Shocking. But Luigi Mansion, it's crazy to me how that's a GameCube launch title and it looks so good. It looks better than a lot of other games on the GameCube, honestly.
Ready, go!
Hold on, let me throw you off stage. I would like to be able to get the taunt kill. How the fuck did that not come out fast? Oh, bomb. Okay. Yeah, Luigi is the better Mario, bro. That's all I can say.
Ready, go!
Mario is cool. I don't have a problem with Mario, but Luigi's better. He's cooler. He's got more personality than Mario, at least in Smash. Mario just feels kind of like... I know I've said this when I played as Mario, but Mario just feels so boring in Smash. Luigi, he's got sauce. He's got personality. Like, his moveset just feels so Luigi. I don't know if touch of death grab combos that result in an up B are more Luigi's playstyle. I think it'd be cool if Luigi had like lightning effects on some of his attacks like he does in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I think that'd be cool. But as it stands, I think Luigi's moveset is actually like one of the few Smash 64 He's one of the few Smash 64 characters I feel like has a good enough moveset to where if they were to like reboot the series and redo the movesets of all the 64 characters, I feel like he would be fine where he is. Like him, Ness, Falcon, also like all the hitting characters in Smash 64 feel like they have like pretty good movesets that are true to their characters. And like, Fox is good too, Pikachu's fine, Yoshi's fine, Kirby could use some reworks, Samus could use some touch-ups, Link could use a few touch-ups, maybe too. Donkey Kong and Mario need touch-ups as well. So maybe he's not like one of the few characters that like perfectly fine the way he is out of the 64 roster, but it's definitely one of the ones that feels like the best in terms of like personality. I find it very funny how I got Wario, Ganondorf, and Charizard, 3 heavyweight characters against Luigi, and they're actually giving me some problems. Jesus Christ! And then there was one. Fucking Goldeen. Yeah. I'm very much happy to have 15-minute Brawl over with. I want to give me the Smash Ball. I'm very glad I get to show off this Final Smash. It's so weird. In Negative Zone, it's such a weird Final Smash, but I love it. It feels so Luigi to have some weird shit like this as his Final Smash. I love it. It was only in this game. Then they changed it to the Poltergust, which I am fine with. But I'd rather have the Poltergust be part of Luigi's like actual moveset instead of just being a Final Smash and his grab and movement. So like Luigi's Mansion is like such an integral part of Luigi's character now. Like when Smash was originally out, or as I was saying, when Smash 64 came out, Luigi's Mansion existed, but it wasn't out yet. It was a like in production, I think. But by the time Brawl came around, Luigi's Mansion was like a pretty integral part. Well, by the time Smash 4 rolled around, it was more integral to Luigi's personality, but it was still pretty important by the time Brawl was out. Because Luigi's Mansion came out before Melee by like, granted by like a couple weeks, but still. And I think with Luigi's Classic Mode, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Now that Multi-Man's done, I have another All-Star done. And I have a couple more Classic Modes knocked out. I'm going to check and see what I have left in Classic Mode, because next episode is almost certainly just going to be more Classic Mode. So I'm gonna count how many characters I have left, because off-screen I went through Squirtle and Ivysaur, so I got those now, so I don't have to redo Pokemon Trainer anymore. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Mostly the bottom row here I haven't done. But that's like most. So 11 classic modes left. I could get that done in 2 episodes. Yeah. So there should be about, depending on how bad how much grinding I end up doing. Let me see how many challenges am I at left. So of these, I'm surprised I still haven't gotten this one. I feel like I would have gotten it by now. But maybe it's like walking, maybe it doesn't count run distance. Let me actually check this. God, I guess I might have to do grinding for this one, because I'm shocked I haven't gotten this yet. I feel like I have to be like really close. And I want to just wait until I do all the Classic and All-Star for this, because if I don't have it by then, I would be surprised. But that aside, let me go over real quick what is left to do. So, all stickers and trophies is going to be its own thing. That'll be the end. Playthrough is going to end when this challenge board is done and I have all stickers and trophies. So I imagine this is going to be the last one I get, other than... No, that's not going to be the last one. This is going to be the last one I get. I'm probably just going to golden hammer this, and this, and this. So, going through real quick. This I'm going to have to grind, which I could probably get... This one won't be that as bad as I thought it'd be. I probably won't have to golden hammer this stuff. This is going to get done when I do all Classic with all characters. This will be done when I do Classic on Intense. I intend to do Classic on very... or All-Star on very hard. I'm going to combine that with something. But what I end up combining that with, I don't know. But that'll be combined with something. And I'm planning on doing Intense as like the last All-Star mode. I'm going to do that with Marth. I'm going to do very hard with Ice Climbers. I'm just going to do everyone else off screen, then I'll come back, do Ice Climbers on very hard, Marth on Intense. Marth will be the last one. So I'll get this. This will be done with all Classic characters. This will be done when I finish All-Star. This will be done when I do it with Ices. This will be done with Classic mode. This will be done when I do it with All-Star with Marth. This will be done with Classic mode. This I'll have to grind for. This I'll get eventually. I'll probably have this by the time I finish All-Star and Classic with everyone. If I don't, I'll be very close to it. I should not have many trophies left to get after this. If I actually don't get... I would be shocked if I don't get this by the time I get Classic done with. And then this I'll have to do CD and sticker grinding for. This is also just more KOs. And the Cracker Launcher trophy is also more KOs. This, probably just gonna golden hammer. I would not mind golden hammering this before I do all the rest of the CD and sticker grinding, so that I know when I get this one. This one's also next. And this one, if I don't get it, I'll just grind for it, but there is very little left in this project. There's just finishing up Classic mode, which next episode or two is going to be the rest of Classic mode. I want to get that done with. Off screen, when I have the time, I'm going to go through more All-Star mode, just knock that out periodically. It's going to be a bit harder. As I'm recording this, I'm starting university again. So, I'm close enough to the end of this playthrough where I should not be worried about getting this all done without a delay, especially since I have so much of it pre-recorded. At the time that I'm recording this, episode 4 just got uploaded, and then I think it was episode 4. It was 4 or 5. I think 4 came out today. Yeah, episode 4 got uploaded today as I'm recording this, and then I'll know when that's all. I'll have like most of these episodes done. I'd imagine. I'm also gonna... One other thing. I am gonna go back and do all these event matches, because I feel wrong not doing them all, and I feel like this could honestly just be its own video with All-Star on very hard. I feel like it's just not right if I don't do all the events, personally. And then I'm gonna end this off by checking my records real quick. I'm at under 2 hours on versus mode. I'm just gonna golden hammer them all. How am I on KOs? 162. This is gonna take a while, but it shouldn't be hard to grind out KOs. So that's gonna be the end of this episode of Super Smash Brawl. Oh my god, I went on for 50 minutes. That was gonna be a long one stitched together, but so be it. I'm no stranger to having long episodes in this project. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.